with these. But I could see the beauty of it, like
Paddy. Hello. Oh.
A bus crashing into fibres.
To like 3.5 hours in the ferry over to Ireland. So, to entertain oneself somehow.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So I got that bower on as well. And the bower on that Danu has. That's off the Irish ferry as well.
The power, did you say?
Bower on. Those drums that run along.
Is that how you
Do you know what though? I feel bad because I didn't absorb the information of the movie. So when he's bigger, then he can have like tiny things.
I'd like to be on Big Brother because... Thank you for coming to my party. Please come again next year. Thank you.
Oh, we love Kelvin and Say, and their union nourishes us.
It was really busy. Then he's going to won the lottery. What numbers have you got?
Wow, what a beautiful tape. Wow. Why did the chewing gum cross the road?
I don't know.
Because it stuck to the chicken's foot.
Wow. That old chestnut.
Why did the computer cross the road?
I don't know.
Because it was programmed by a chicken.
Oh.
And they get worse. Yeah. Why wouldn't the lobster share his sweets? Because he was shellfish. They get worse. They go downhill.
So sweet tables.
Husband! We're going to make a speech now. Bed again. Oh, we need
Where's the husband?
Hello.
Hello. I think we need that champagne thing to go drink in their class.
That champagne thing to go pop. That's what you want, is the pop.
got our attention.
Then go away.
You're carrying the drum.
Yeah, my brand actually.
We're waiting.
Yeah, go on then. Yeah, go on then.
But it occurred to me a couple of weeks ago, people were asking all kinds of confusing questions about what do I mean about all this thing about like humans evolving really quickly, really soon kind of thing. And it came to me a little analogy. And what's it like all these humans about to become enlightened but not quite like getting it happening so fast? And I was thinking, well, they were saying what's Hunab Ku about, and I was saying, well, Hunab Ku is a bit like before you open a can of beer and you're like just beginning to pull the little thing and there's like an acceleration of beginning to be a fizz of a thing and then it opens and it goes like that. And that's a bit like what happens at Hunab. Or it's a bit like what happens with a bottle of this stuff. Because here you have loads of energy, all in liquid form, and it's quite inert. A joke? Inert? Quick clap around. Inert, active, inert. I don't mind. There's plenty of time. All the time in the world. Even though there's less time than there was before, there's still all the time in the world. But it's left.
By the way,
all
we've
the time
done
in the
this
world.
once in Portugal. The cake thing and
So this is like the mass consciousness of humanity. And then
Building is collective.
there's the son of the mother of God, which would be God. trying to figure out how do you open the thing. He's going, oh yeah, it's pre-programmed.
You have to go.
Don't want to drink it anyway.
It's only 2 glasses, eh?
Is this just...
Well, they can get the little glass.
Don't worry about everybody else.
This is a critical mass.
Female, we can share the male and the female with
If this was Jehovah, the nasty god of storms and war and Armageddon and stuff, he'd be shaking the bottle like a fob going.
No,
not. This
no, beautiful.
An air element of grace. Holding the bottle very gently. It's about to happen very soon. It's about to happen very soon. When you feel what's about to happen, you wouldn't believe what's about to happen. You're going to transform so much you can't imagine what it's like. You've been in this bottle for so long. Look, there's 3 fishes on it.
Do you want a cup?
There is.
That's amazing, isn't it?
And a crown.
And a crown.
Can you get one for me?
Have a brute.
And they're all going in the same direction.
And there's a recycle sign on it.
Oh, there's more coming. Someone
Go
can
to
blue.
Alice.
Mass consciousness of humanity. No, 1 bottle. But before and after. Let's continue.
It is 1 drop.
Lots of glasses, lots of cups, lots of holy grails with holes at the top that you put things into.
I don't know.
I have an open vessel.
Okay, we're not traditional order. Oh, I'm not traditional.
Have you all got open vessels?
Yeah,
It says 3, 2, 1 on the top. Should we have a countdown?
yes.
I think we should have a toast.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh no, wait, no, that's when everyone
that's
has
after.
some.
Countdown first.
See, this is a bit what it's like you know, this is like the gurus going. You've been through this before, Judy.
I think we should laugh.
Can't think and laugh at the same time though.
Says
Which one are we going to do first?
This lady hasn't got one though, over there. Yeah.
There's more behind. There's one. Oh, there is duality. Okay. 1, 2.
No, the other way.
No,
You've got to
3, 2.
Count up then.
You've got to count
Count up.
backwards because it's down
many
to
joking.
infinity.
10, 9,
8.
7,
6.
4, 3, 2,
1.
Did you see your consciousness?
Yeah.
You got all excited, didn't you?
But only for that moment.
Silver.
Oi.
Thank you.
And a little bit of Aquarius for every single cup. Every single cup is worth a little bit more often.
No, hold on.
Just to, you know, take it in.
It's holy because it's got bubbles.
It looks very like it.
The bottle got refilled. Look at that. It's like it never happened.
Really clever.
All the gurus can figure out what Atlantis is now, can't you? It is.
Okay, what's the toast?
I'm not saying that.
To Kevin, Calvin, even.
Arquivi.
And Zay.
to unification.
Unification. No forms, no ways. Like glue. There's Paddy's first colic.
Maybe we need to do the next bottle for Patrick.
It's like nobody understood. It's very disheartening.
We're willing to learn.
It is. I only came across it a couple of weeks ago. It was quite new to me too. Right. So they gave this 6-hour-long talk at the Big Green Gathering. And that was sort of how I realised this
Oh,
thing.
you did.
And there was no video cameras working or anything, so you weren't there. You don't know what the fuck was going. But the consciousness of humanity has been trapped inside in a container that we call the One World Government. They've been containing everybody's consciousness in a certain vibration of existence, which is very contained within a thing. And the last stretch of that thing was called the Age of Pisces, which is all about drinking and getting drunk and illusions and delusions and all them kinds of things. And then the age that we're entering into, or have entered into now, is the Age of Aquarius, is whereas all them things that was retained get shared out amongst everyone beyond control, which is a bit like what happens to all the collection of molecules and elements and elementals and things that would be contained within the likes of this would be representing the likes of all of us on this little planet here. And this little planet here would be like the bottle of champagne. And then there's this sort of a prophecy thing going on about how there's a time coming very soon where the whole of the consciousnesses on this planet will all be sharing the very same moment, and people can't understand it. What? Doesn't make sense.
Hi, Tim.
Well, it's a bit like all these elements in here, which are all one. And yet when the bottle opens, it all jumps out. And what was all there was becomes an empty thing, and then it becomes all that is. And there's a countdown to it. And we did 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, because there's 10.5 years left, apparently, before the end of the calendar, which is when we reach this moment where things go.
Should we start with 10.5 on this countdown then?
We'll not call them years, but revolutions of an Earth going around the sun while the sun is moving through space. And therefore we could negate Gregori's calendar completely. Big ears, ears.
In that case, it's not revolutions, it's a spiral.
It is. Well said, Paddy.
Revolutionary spiral.
Evolutionary spiral. Shall we re-begin? Yeah.
10.
9.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
5.
4.
3.
2.5.
1. 1.5.
It's enough, it's enough, it's enough.
That's because you went too quick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I am the angel of Aquarius, and I share all that we have for us is all there is indeed. And there you go, even though it's not really raw food.
It's just raw.
I know, but just as obviously.
It's supposed to be.
Who else would like to take a picture?
Hang on, I'm not ready.
Hey! You should get her up here, really, you know. Come on. Come on.
Excuse me, could I?
Yeah. And I have to say thank you to Rita. She made this beautiful
Thanks,
cake.
Rita.
She made this.
Thank you. We're saying.
It's a beautiful cake, and it was Rita, the artist.
It's okay, I just wanted to
Beautiful.
Friend.
Wish is ready. It's ready.
Giggles again.
I get the giggles in this situation.
It's me, but I thought
And cut.
You were like, off the head, on the head. Then Zoe had it. Better in the end. This shit is really well. Wow.
Ow! My hands. I'll just pretend.
Dribble.
Cutting the blazing.
B.
Fantastic.
So fruity.
Wow. Surely fruity.
Which way next?
Sorry.
Then,
Which way next?
Like that, maybe?
B. Let sing.
we're going to have to do a hurling lady.
Where is that? He's still got it.
I think you should raid him.
Hey, look at it. So did you make the
Still has the pipe here.
I wonder how many you can count.
I don't want boys on that tree climbing. Come down. That's dangerous.